brand new cord there. It's 10-footer.
Yeah, see.
So we good.
Glorious.
Thaba came through with that. Yo.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Awashah Baraka Thumb. To the brothers, Yahweh Shemal, the Thumb by Shem Awashah, all the sisters. So Isupk Durham, North Carolina Sabbath service. Priest and officer Mahayah with me, assistant conductor, and his officer Yanazar. You understand? So we're going to get straight into it, so brother, if you could. Sound crazy. All right. So a medium, which means to stand. Wapanyakwadum means rise and face the east. Start out with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazab. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathunlanawa. Come. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabwat Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawap Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'aya Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashaya Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwat. Waha'ala. Wathaparat. Iwalunium. Aman. In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai. Babakashah. Nathunlanawa. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Kal Makala. Kal Marawa. Hakak. Matahar. Amatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakwiyam. Hamathium. Hakak. Al-Rakawah. Hatama'Allah. Lagara Shun. Bahashem Yahushai. The water Aman. In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against the unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahushai? Why Mayaka Allah? Alahayim. Matazaba Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Alawapium. Hasaranyam. Quatazayanyam. Koyayoyam. Wahagwatian. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai. The water Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Aisha.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Izoria. Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Shemayim. Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hanala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha'Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayallah. Yahweh. Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalrai.
Yashamar. Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Tazatka.
Wabawaaka.
Mayatha.
Wa'aid. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 83. Alahayim. Al Dami Alaka.
Al
Takarash. Al
Tashakwat. Al
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al Imaka. Ira Yamwa. Sawada. Wayata. Ya'aitazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa. Wakawa.
Wanakakidum. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yashala. Iwada. Kaya.
Nawa'aitazawa. Laba.
Yakadwa.
Aliyaka. Barayath.
Yakarathwa.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Wayashamai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagarium. Habal. Waimawan. Waimalak. Palashath.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zerawai. Labanyalawat. Salah. Aishalaham. Kamadian. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kayabian. Manakal. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayan. Da'ara. Hayawa. Daman. Adama. Sayatamwa. Nada. Yabmawa. Kayarab. Wakazabak. Wakatazal. Manai. Kal Nasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarashah. Lanawa. Na'awath. Alahayam. Alahaya. Sayatamwa. Kagogala. Kakwash. Lapanyarabaka. Kaash. Tabiaira. Yaira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Daradapma. Basairaka. Wabasa. Wapathka. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shimka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayabaholwa. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadayawa. Kayatha. Shimka. Yahweh. Labadka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kaha-Rataza. In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off. For being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, Azabah and Nazalmunam, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as a fire burneth a wood, and as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the Most High over all the earth. Shah, to be seated. You understand? Most on Christ, we back at it again. You understand? For those who want to tag along, you want to read along, just go to blueletterbible.org, right? Blueletterbible.org. You understand? Type in Leviticus, the 11th chapter at the top. Right, you scroll down to verse 14. You press that button on the side that says tools, right? To pull up the Assyrian Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? To pull up the Assyrian Hebrew. That way you'll be able to tag along, read along. Just finished. Just finished the what's name? Just finished the C, the creatures. C, right? C. Let me get that. Real quick, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, 11 and 11 and 13. 11 and 13. Yeah. Yeah, because we had just finished the creatures in the water.
Okay. We'll sign Christ. Salaki.
No, you good.
I went to the wrong place.
Oh, sorry. Whenever you're ready.
All righty. Let's get it. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 13 in Hebrew. Wa'ath Allah hashakwatazawa Salakia tha shakwatazawa man ha'aiwap la'a ya akalwa shakwataza ham ath hanashar wa'ath haparas wa'ath ha'izanya verse 14 wa'ath da'a wa'ath ha'aya la'a mayana verse 15 ath kal irab Lamayanwa. Verse 16. Wa'ath. Bath. Haya anna. Wa'ath. Hatha kamas. Wa'ath. Hashakap. Wa'ath. Hanataza. Lamayan nahawa. Verse 17. Wa'ath. Hakawas. Wa'ath. Hashalaka. Wa'ath. Hayanashawap. Hayanashawap. Verse 18. Wa'ath. Hakanashamath. Wa'ath. Hakwa'ath. What's that? Wa'ath. Haraham. In verse 19. Wa'ath. Haka sayaka. Salakia. Haka sayada. Ha'anapa la mayana wa'ath hadawa kayapath. Kayapath. Let me try that one again. Hadawa kayapath. Haya the kayawapath. Nope, I got it wrong. Hadawa kayapath. Yeah. Wa'ath ha'ai talap. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 13 in English. And these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the osprey, the eagle and the ossifrage and the osprey. Verse 14, and the vulture and the kite and his kind, meaning all the birds of prey are unlawful to eat. Every raven after his kind, and the owl, Salaki, that was verse 15, this is verse 16, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind. Verse 17, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl. Verse 18, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gyre eagle. Verse 19, and the stork, and the heron, after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat.
And the what?
The bat.
You understand? What are we reading about here? This is Leviticus, the 11th chapter. You understand what I'm saying? Currently at verse 19, right? When you go in this Bible, you'll find that the Lord wanted so-called Israelites, man, who we know today as the so-called the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? He wanted them to live a certain type of way. He wanted them to conduct themselves a certain type of way, carry themselves a certain type of way, and to eat and drink certain things, man. Right now, we in Leviticus, the 11th chapter, we diving into what's called the dietary law. And what the brother is reading, these are the fowls of the air that you cannot eat. You understand? Read that last verse again.
Kind of one count. Verse 19, and the stork and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing and the bat.
You understand? You can't eat no damn bats, man. According to the Bible, you cannot eat no bats. You understand? And now the world knows exactly why you shouldn't mess and touch no damn bat, right? Need I say more? Need I say more? You know what I'm saying? It's interesting how it's a law in the Bible for you not to eat it, and then we see the consequences behind eating it.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Maybe it's best we just follow what the Lord say to do.
Yeah, most ain't crazy.
Maybe we should do that. Our entire lives, what? We've been living the way we want to live, what we best see fit. Well, this book is thousands of years old, and I'm here to tell you that everything in this Bible applies to your life today. You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, everything in this Bible can save your life. Something as simple as knowing what you can and cannot eat. You understand? Read on, brother.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 20 in the Hebrew.
So for those online, you understand, you're online, you in the chat, we are reading the Hebrew, man. You understand? When you dive into this Bible, what we are conducting there is called the Sabbath service. Sabbath service is a very ancient practice, you understand, that was passed down from our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? You Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you are a so-called Israelite. This is a custom of your forefathers, man. This is how the children learn how to speak Hebrew, learn their culture, learn how they're supposed to live their life and conduct themselves in the world, man. If you would like to tag along, you want to read, you know what I'm saying, or even just get an idea of what we're reading, you can go to blueletterbible.org. You know, on your blueletterbible.org, you understand, type in Leviticus 11 chapter at the top, scroll down to verse 20, and press that blue button on the side that says tools, and it'll pull up what's called the Assyrian Hebrew, right? And you will be able to, you know what I'm saying, just get a glimpse, just get an idea of what we're reading here, man. If you would like to learn, we do conduct classes, free online classes. You understand? The Lashawankwa Dash, which in the English means the holy tongue. We conduct those classes on Friday. We just had one yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful class. You can go to ISUPK on YouTube, ISUPK Durham. You understand? ISUPK 919. You can find us on the internet, man. You can come learn the language, man. Free classes. Ask your questions. You understand? We here to teach and educate so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the knowledge that's been deprived for us since we've been over here. Knowledge that was ancient knowledge that was stolen from us, that is a blueprint and is essential to our lives, man. Essential to our prosperity. You understand? But so like it, brother, you can read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 20 in Hebrew. Kal Sharatazah Ha Iwap Ha Halak Al Arabai Shekwatazah Hawa'a Lakum Hawa'a. Verse 21. Aka ath za ha tha akalwa makal sharataza ha iwap ha halak al arabai ashar la'a kara'ayam ma ma'al lara galyawa lanathar salakia bahan al ha'aratazar. Verse 22. Ath Allah maham the akolwa ath arabah lama yanwa wa ath hasa la'aim lamai yanna hawa wa ath hatha ragal lamai yanna hawa wa ath ha thagab lama yanna hawa. Verse 23. Wakal Sharatazah Ha'aiwap Ashar Lawa Arabai Ra Galium Hakwatazah Hawa'a Lakam. Verse 24. Wa la aila tata ma'awa kal ha na ai bana kalatham ya tama'a aid ha'irab. Verse 25. Wakal hanasha'a mana kalatham yabaka yakabas bagadiawa watama'a aid ha'irab. Verse 26. Lakal ha-bahama ashar hawa'a ma parasa washasai aya nanana haya nana shasayeth wagara aya nana ma'aila tama ayam hum lakam cow hanagai bahum yatama'a. That's it right here. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 20 in English. All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you.
You understand that? Did you know this is in the Bible? Did you know that in Leviticus, the 11th chapter, the Lord gave us a dietary law that he wanted us to live our life by? Do you know that? We've been in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, 400 plus years, man. I don't ever remember growing up and the pastor teaching me what I can and can't eat. I remember him saying that swine is divine.
Yes, sir.
I remember him saying that. I remember him saying, pray over this and pray over that. I had never read this before. You understand? This is breaking down, you know what I'm saying, for those, you know what I'm saying, you missed last week class, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry you missed it. You want to go check it out, you can go on to YouTube, man. Go on to YouTube, you know what I'm saying, Isupk Durham, North Carolina. You can check out the last week class. Last week, we went into the meats that we can and can't eat, man. And unfortunately, Wilbur was not on that list. Wilbur was on the do not eat list, according to God. That's where he was at. You understand? But right now, we get into what? Read that verse one more time, brother.
All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you.
Now we talking about what? Talking about creatures, man. Little critters. They creep on all four. Now we about to know what we can and can't eat amongst them. But they say they creep on all four. They what? They're an abomination unto you, man. You understand? Read on.
Yet, verse 21, yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all four.
These may you what?
May ye eat.
May ye eat. You understand? The Lord is an amazing father, man. Just like how you would raise your children. When you have kids, you got children, you know what I'm saying? They come of age. You know, a child want to eat every damn thing. Yeah, eat their hands, eat their toys, eat their clothes, whatever. But when they get to of a becoming age of understanding, where they can comprehend what you're telling them, what you say. Nah, you can't eat this. Nah, you can't eat that. This is why this Bible is so important, man. Because these are essential life lessons that our children need to learn.
Exactly.
We should know this young. That's why the scriptures say what? You train a child upright, they shall not stray from it. Why? Because you should learn this young, man, from the get-go. As children, we should know what we can and cannot eat, man. You understand? But of course, these religions, man, and these institutions, they don't teach the truth according to the Bible, man. They just steal money from blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and do nothing for us, man. You mean tell me it's been in the Bible this whole time? Why don't kids know what they can and can't eat, Yanazar?
They're not being taught.
They're not being taught, man. I mean, that we know what that means. That means we have terrible teachers, man. We have terrible leaders. We need somebody else to teach us, man. We need somebody else to lead us. And for those who don't know, Commander in General Yohana in the Israelite School, Universal of Practical Knowledge, is our leader, man. Is our teacher. Is our father. And has taught us this truth according to the Bible, man. What we can and cannot eat. How we should and should not conduct ourselves in this way. And it's all in the scriptures. You understand? Read on.
Which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 22. Even these of them ye may eat.
Mm-hmm.
The locust after his kind,
mm-hmm.
and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind.
You understand? Those you can eat. You can eat them. Right? I know that's a bit acquired taste.
Yes.
It's not something we used to. You understand? But hell, John the Baptist ate them.
Yep.
He was eating them locusts, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? With some honey too. You know what I mean? Boy, I know that tastes different, man. That's an acquired taste. I can imagine this crunching into that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is lawful according to the Bible. You understand? It is lawful. You understand? Read on.
Verse 23. But all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet.
Which have what?
4 feet.
Read on.
Shall be an abomination unto you.
So this is very, very descriptive. You know what I'm saying? It's very descriptive. It makes it very clear. You know what I'm saying? The Bible makes it very clear. It said, you know what I'm saying? You can eat the locust of his kind, meaning what? Different types of grasshoppers. You know what I'm saying? Different types of locusts. You understand? The beetle after his kind. Why? Because, you know, there's different kinds. Different types of beetles, different type of locusts, right? It said, but of all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. That means leave them the hell alone, man. If it's an abomination, it's something that's disgusting to the Lord, man. Something he wants you to stay away from. Something he wants you to not eat. You understand? Read on.
Verse 24. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean until even.
Until when?
Even.
You understand? Until the evening, man. You're unclean. You unclean until what? Till that sun go down. You understand? Read on.
Verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes.
He shall do what?
Wash his clothes.
This is what is this right here?
It's sanitary.
This is what?
Sanitary laws.
This is sanitary laws in the Bible. And they say what? They say the Bible ain't about science. They say there's no science in the Bible. Read that from the top one more time. What should you do when a carcass gets on you, on your hands or on your clothes? What does the Bible say you should do?
Wash his clothes.
You should do what?
Wash his clothes.
You understand? That's how you stop yourself from getting sick, man. That's how you stop infections. That's how you stop viruses from spreading. You wash your clothes, and guess what? It's in the Bible. Don't let America fool you. Don't let this place fool you thinking there's no science in this book, that there's no true knowledge in this book. Where the hell do you think they got it from? You think they came out of them mountains knowing how to sanitize anything? Come on, man. Just think about, we gotta stop just believing everything we just hear, man. Start doing our research.
That's right.
We gotta start doing our research, man, and stop just believing anything that anybody say. I'm not saying a scientist isn't qualified for his job. I'm not saying that. You understand? I'm not saying that at all. But if someone tells you that there's no true knowledge in this book called the Bible, and that they have the source of this and the source of that, you got to start doing your own research, man. Because when you do your own research, you'll find out that some things just don't add up. This don't make sense. Why is this Bible thousands of years old? You understand? Yet when you go in the oppressor's history, they didn't start learning about this stuff till like what, the 1800s? You know what I'm saying? Early 19th century. They didn't really know about, you know what I'm saying, sanitation laws and all these diseases. They're still learning. Still learning, man. Meanwhile, it's right here in the Bible, man. Wash your damn clothes. Wash your hands. Wash your body. In the scriptures, ancient times. You understand? Read on.
Verse 26. The carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof.
Which what?
Divideth the hoof, and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you.
Now, these are talking about beasts. You know what I'm saying? When you go a little bit back up into the chapter, right? You understand? You go back up to around like verse 6, verse 5. It's about like, verse I believe like 8 or 9 or so. You'll find out about the beasts that you can and cannot eat, right? So there's a criteria that beasts have to meet in order for us to eat them. They have to chew at the cud, right? Meaning they chew their food, they swallow it, they regurgitate it, and then they swallow it again. Many animals that do that: deer, elk, cows, right? Bulls, right? They do that. They have to be cloven-footed, meaning the hair on their leg, goes all the way down to their hoof, and they have to part at the hoof, meaning they got that hoof that's like this, like a knuckle, but it's split. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it has to mean. So now it's talking about the carcasses of beasts that don't meet that criteria are unclean unto you, right? Read it one more time.
The carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof, and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you. Everyone that toucheth them shall be unclean.
Read on.
So like it.
Yeah, please.
So the horse, you can't eat a horse. You can't eat an elephant. You understand? They unclean.
Or that damn camel.
Yeah.
Jesus, boy, y'all go to these foreign countries.
Eat a camel.
Y'all want to try every damn thing. Can't eat no camel, man. Leave that humpback creature alone.
Yeah. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 27 in the Hebrew. Wakal hawalaka al kapayawa bakal hakaya halakath al arabai tamaayam hum lakum kal hanagai bana balatham ya tamaa aid ha irab.
You know what I'm saying? This is real quick for those still coming in the chat. You new coming into the chat. What we're reading right now is the Assyrian Hebrew, right? You would like to, just get a look into what we're reading. You can go to blueletterbible.org, right? Type in Leviticus, the 11th chapter. That's where we are right now. You understand what I'm saying? And you can press that blue button on the side that says tools, and it'll pull up the language for you. We do teach this language for free, every Friday throughout the nation for those who will be interested in learning. You understand? ISUBK on YouTube. Just type in, Hebrew class, and the links will pop up. You can get into those classes for free on all major platforms. Type in the chat, ask your questions, and we have brothers who are, very studious scholars, who are, excellent teachers of the language, and will break down and ask any questions you may have, man, for free. You understand? Free, college courses in here. You know what I'm saying? Esau make you pay. You gotta pay Esau. You gotta pay America top dollar to learn knowledge like this. You understand what I'm saying? But in here, we do it for free, man. It's for free. All you gotta do is hit that like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get on those pages, get in those comments, ask your questions, and these teachers will break it down to you, man. You understand? Read on.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 28 in the Hebrew. Wahan nasha'a ath nabalathum yakabas bagadyewa wata ama salakia wata ma'a aid irab tama ayam hakwa salakia hama lakam verse 29. Come on. There we go. Wazah lakam hatama'a basharataza ha sharataza al ha'arataza hakalad waha I kabar waha tazab lama yanahawa. Verse 30. Waha anakwa waha kak waha la ta'a waha kamat waha the nashamath. Verse 31. Allah hatama'ayam lakam bakal hasharataza kal hanagai baham bamatham yatama'a aid ha Arab. Verse 32. Wakal ashar yapal al-yawa maham bamatham yatama'a makal kalia aitaza awa bagad awa I wore awa shak kal kalia ashar ya aishar salaki ya aisha malaka baham bamayam yawa ba'a watama'a aid ha Arab watahar. Verse 33. Wakal kalia Qarash ashar yapal maham al thawakwa kal ashar bathawakwa yatama'a wa athwa.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick, for those in the chat, just make sure y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? After, of course, we conduct the Sabbath service and wrap that up, we're going to do a little Q&A, you know what I'm saying, for a few hours. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be sitting here just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll entertain the chat, ask any questions that you may have about the Bible, any questions whatsoever. You bring your questions, you know what I'm saying? We'll get your questions answered, you know what I'm saying, promptly, Lord allow, you know what I'm saying? But just stay tuned. We're going to knock this Sabbath service out, you understand? And then we're going to politic and deal with the chat for a bit, right? You can read on, brother.
Wa athwa the shabarwa. 34 should be the last one. Verse 34.
You started at
27.
You started at 27?
No, yeah, 27. Started at 27.
So 33 was the last one.
33 was the last one. Most I am correct. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 27. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean with you, unto you. Whoso touches their carcass shall be unclean until even. Verse 28. Meaning you can't eat a cat, man, and a dog, man. You know, they got anything with paws, man, you can't eat. You understand? You know, I sent out an article, you know, in South Korea, they rioting because the South Korean government wants to ban dog meat.
They want to ban dog meat.
Yeah, they want to ban.
They lawfully eat it and sell it over there.
Yeah, I was over there, brother. I seen them. I seen them roasting a dog, yo, like you roast an animal, like a cow. I seen it with my
rotisserie style.
Yeah, they had them on this thing, and it was the most horrible thing. You ever seen a dog with? I mean, you don't even want to see them anyway.
Right.
So they're rioting over there because they can't eat dog.
Oh, so the citizens throwing a fit. They're like, you want the article? Taking Spike away.
I got the article.
They like they trying to eat Spike.
Yeah, they want to eat him. He's like a delicacy to them.
That's crazy.
You know, and the government, I don't know, is it some outside pressure? Because I was over in Korea in 1977, 78. And dog was like we eat chicken.
Yeah.
They eat dog. You understand?
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, what's going on, Abu Bob?
It's called Kegogi. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Right. Yeah. We gonna dive into when we get to the Q&A, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak freely about a lot of things. Right?
Kind of what God said. Let me get back to this.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna let obviously Yanazar bring out all the knowledge and the nastiness of that place.
Verse 28, and he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes.
He shall do what?
Wash his clothes.
You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, you understand? There's a thing in the food service called being like ServSafe certified, right? I mean, you get your certification in knowing proper, placement and food and dealing with a cooler and a freezer and, this proper cleaning and, what you should and shouldn't do in the food industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you all of that comes out of the Bible, man. What we read right now is you know what I'm saying? You could be ServSafe certified, you know what I'm saying, according to the Lord, right here in these scriptures. Right here. Learn how to, you know what I'm saying, keep all we about to continue to read about is how to keep yourself clean, man. To prevent yourself from getting sick. Prevent yourself from spreading any type of disease, you know what I'm saying, from animals, from carcasses, and from a few other things that we're going to read too, we're going to bring out, man. But keep reading it.
And also, sir, if I may.
Yeah, please.
Last week, we showed you that we invented quarantine. Quarantine is part of the law, too.
That's
if
right.
If a person has a disease or something or issue, he's to go outside of the camp.
Damn right.
For at least 7 days. That's quarantine.
Yeah, please put all your comments in the chat. Don't worry. We're going to scroll up and we're going to entertain everything after the class. Answer all your questions and entertain all the hecklers that are desperate for attention. But yeah, read on.
Verse 29. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth. The weasel and the mouse and the tortoise after his kind.
You understand? Leave that weasel alone.
Yeah.
Right? Leave that mouse alone and leave that tortoise alone. You a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, God does not want you to eat it. Simple enough. You don't have to. It's an interesting thing about the Bible. We don't have to know what comes with eating and what happens when you eat it, what disease you could possibly get. We could just learn how to be good children and do what the Lord say to do.
Kind of one cut.
We could just learn like that. We could just learn that, hey, don't touch that stove, it's hot, and never have to feel what fire is like. Your life can be like that. But we know as Black people, you know what I'm saying, we hard-headed, man. Stiff-neck. We want to get a Lord trouble. So then he got to punish us for disobeying him. And now we know what happens when you eat a damn bat. Now we know. And the damn pangolins. That's a funny word. Pangolins.
It is.
You understand? Leave these creatures alone, man. The world is, you know what I'm saying, screaming. People are dying. You know what I'm saying? When COVID-19 hit the earth, man, it put a stop to damn near everything. To the point where the world is still shooken up by it. They ain't bounced back yet, Yanazar.
Not yet.
They may got a little vaccine, a little stuff you can take, but the world has not bounced back from COVID-19. Oh man, that was catastrophic to the earth. Jesus. Everything shut down. I could imagine this how much money, you know what I'm saying, Esau lost, man. Oh man, I could imagine the devastating punch right to the gut they took with that one. You understand? All from what? From not following the laws of God, man. They right here in the Bible. If we would have been following the laws of God our entire life, we would know that you shouldn't eat no damn pangolin and you cannot eat no bat. We would know. It's right here in the book. You know what I mean? Read on. We're going to get into it.
Verse 30. And the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail and the mole You know, it's amazing, sir, if I may, how they've taken some filthy things like
make them gourmet.
Yeah, like lobster,
exquisite.
Right? It was trash. It used to be prison food.
Oh man!
And they made it into, by marketing, they made it into a delicacy.
Yeah.
And they have a food called, I think they call it escargot.
Yeah.
And it's very like expensive, but it's just a snail.
They take. You see what I'm saying? You see how America take the most disgusting things and make it out to be some delicacy, man. When it's disgusting. It's a damn snail, man. Come on. How do you look at that? We used to play with them as kids. You see them as kids, you want to pick them up, torture them. Soon as we found out you put salt on them and they die. Oh, I know every kid you torturing them. You go in the house, make sure your mom ain't looking. You going to steal that bottle of salt.
Ain't nobody think about
you going outside and torching them damn snails. Now what? Now what? Now they on plates being consumed like a damn delicacy. It is a damn rodent, man. It's a disgusting creature that should not be consumed. You understand? Read on.
Verse 31. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the even.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 32. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean.
It shall be what?
Unclean.
So if they die somewhere, they die, you understand? Say it just die on your counter. It die, on your table. It die on your chair. Guess what? That chair is unclean. That table is unclean. That cup, that spoon, whatever it may have died on a touch, it's unclean. This is surf safe in the Bible. You know what I mean? Read on.
Whether it be any vessel of wood or raiment or skin or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water.
It must be put into what?
Water.
It must be put into what?
Water.
Because how do you clean things?
With water.
You clean it with water, man. You understand? And they want to say that, the Israelites, when they came over here, America loves to say that they made the slaves civilized.
Yeah.
Taught them how to be clean, and they were just so barbaric this and barbaric that. Maybe in the way that we spoke, I'll give them that. Maybe in the way that we spoke, because our language is very blunt, straight to the point. But in the way that we conducted ourselves, oh no, we know how to be clean. You know what I'm saying? We know how to get rid of disease. We know how to, keep pesticides and all that stuff away from us. Who do we know on this earth to be an infectious, just vile, parasite-carrying people?
So like I said, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Come on, man. There is no stigma on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for being disgusting people, man.
Listen, if I may say, they wiped out whole tribes of natives with disease when they came over here, man.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if they were able to wipe out the natives or poison them with these diseases and these infections, then that means that the disease, they had no defense against them. Therefore, they wasn't here.
Right.
So they brought all of these diseases over here with them because they themselves are a walking disease. Man.
Come on, man. Come on. You give them too much. They finna get mad in the chat, y'all. Y'all just, I know the hecklers is on the way. I know they got stuff to say. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? The Q&A is going to be here shortly. We're going to get into it, and we're going to have some fun.
And this is verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so let me finish 32.
Yeah, count.
And it shall be unclean until even.
Mm-hmm.
So it shall be cleansed.
You said, so it shall be what?
Cleansed.
You understand? This is how you stay clean, man. And this more so solidifies the fact that the best way to live your life is according to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should not follow the laws of America. You should. You should follow every law in America. But you should put the laws of God before anything. You understand? How you conduct yourself, how you live your life. This should be more important. It should. And in following the laws of God, you won't disobey or bring any harm to the laws of America. There is no way to. You understand? Read on. Once again, so like, I didn't mean to cut you off. Mm-hmm. But once again, for those, jumping in the chat, you may be new to the chat. If you like to read along, You know what I'm saying? You can go to blueletterbible.org. Blueletterbible.org. You know what I'm saying? Type in Leviticus, the 11th chapter. We are currently at verse 33, right? You can press that blue button on the side that says tools, and it'll pull up the Assyrian Hebrew, right? I know a lot of people may not be familiar with that language, you understand, but we do teach that. We have free online classes Monday through Friday. Specifically, our Friday class, the Lasha Wan Kodash class, which means holy tongue, where we teach the Assyrian Hebrew. So for now, I know a lot of people may be lost, not sure what we're reading, but what we are reading is the ancient Hebrew, man. It's the ancient, you know what I'm saying, Assyrian Hebrew. This is the Assyrian Hebrew that we're reading. If you'd like to learn, subscribe to our pages. You understand what I'm saying? And you can get taught this language for free.
And Salaki, when he says Assyrian Hebrew, all it means is that the letters were adopted. It's not the original lettering. The letters were adopted during the Assyrian captivity.
Right.
So they're not the original Hebrew letters. They're lettering that was changed during the Assyrian captivity that is used in modern Hebrew. But also, when you come to these classes, we have the original letters as well. You understand? It's just different lettering, but it's the same sound. Okay. Verse 33. And every earthen vessel whereunto any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. Verse 34. Of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh shall be unclean. And all drink that may be drunk in every such vessel shall be unclean.
You understand? Because if that creature that died, that animal that died, and it touches, you know what I'm saying, a vessel, something you may, pour water in, or something you may eat out of, that vessel is unclean. You know what? You got to wash it out before you eat it. We know that now. There's simple things that we know, but it's important to know that we knew it back then. It's important to know that we knew it. You understand? It's important to know these things because the knowledge and the history of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American has been hidden for so long. We haven't known the truth. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't known it empowers you, and it should put pride in you and bring honor to you to know that your ancestors were not savages. They make it seem like we were just savages, uncivilized creatures. How they make it seem. And they, cleaned us up and gave us suits and ties and, made us modernized people. No, man. You understand? We've always been a high-class society, man. A holy people, which means set apart. We've always been a special, amazing people, man. You understand? You can read on, brother.
Oh, Slugger says one thing I skipped over one sentence, sir. In verse 33. It says, wherein any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it.
I mean, you can't even use that no more. That's got to go.
So that means earthen vessels, meaning stuff made like clay pots and stuff like that.
Now that's heavy.
Yeah.
Because now we know what now. You wouldn't have to break, if it's like a metal pot or something like that, you ain't got to break it. It's clean. You just wash it out and it's good. But something that was earthy, something like clay or something, it's a lot harder to get, it out. So they're like, you know what? Exactly. So just get rid of it. Just break it. That's heavy.
So now we had this is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 35, and we going back to the Hebrew. Good. Yeah, that's some good coffee.
That's some good coffee. Yeah, that's that good bread right there.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 35 in Hebrew. Wakal, Ashar, Yapal, Manakalatham, Al-Yawa, Yatama'a, Hanawar, Wakaya Rayam, Yathataza, Tama'ayam Ham, Wata Ma'ayam, Yahayawa Lakam. Verse 36. Aka Iowa. Wabawar. Makawa. Mayam. Yahaya. Tahawar. Wanagai. Bana Balatham. Yatama'a. Verse 37. Wakalia. Let's look here. Wakaya. Yapal. Mana Kalatham. Al. Kal. Zarai. Zawawai. Ashar. Yazarai. Tahawar. Hawa'a. Verse 38. Wakaya. Yathun. Mayam. Al. Zarai. Wanapal. Manabalatham. Al Yawa. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Lakam. Verse 39. Loading. Wakaya. Yamawath. Mun. Habahama. Ashar. Haya'a. Lakam. La'akala. Hanagai. Banakalatha. Yatama'a. Aid. Ha'irab. Verse 40. Wahakol. Manabalatha. Yakabas. Bagadayawa. Watama'a. Aid. Ha'irab. Waha Nasha'a. Ath. Nabalatha. Yakabas. Bagadiawa. Latama'a. Aid. Ha'irab. Verse 41.
You started at 34?
Started at 35.
Okay. So 41 was the last one.
40 was the last one?
No, 41 is the last
one. Come.
Mm-hmm.
Wakal. Hasharatazah. Hasharatazah. Al. Ha'aratazah. Shakwatazah. Hawa'a. La'a. Ya'akal. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 35. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven or ranges for pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean and shall be unclean unto you. So naturally, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep your cookware and stuff clean, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing about our whole culture, man. You understand? The Most High wants us to be clean, man. I mean, that's basically what it's all about.
Right.
The clean and the unclean, man. And if you're clean, you understand you're healthier. You understand? That's what the dietary law is all about. It's about being clean and eating the right foods that your body is able to, translate into nourishment and health, man. You understand? The Most High wants us to be healthy, man. You understand? And it's not about just eating whatever you want to eat. Verse 36. Nevertheless, a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which touches their carcass shall be unclean. Verse 37. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed, which is to be sown, it shall be unclean. Dang.
Yeah. Dang. And play no games. This law play no games, man. And then we wonder why, like, let's be honest. It's normal in the black household for everything to be cleaned a certain type of way, man. I can't speak for the generations coming up. I don't know what's going on in these damn houses now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a 90s baby. I remember it was every Sunday, you know what I'm saying? My mama made us get buckets with bleach and water, and we were scrubbing walls. Walls getting clean. Them baseboards better be white. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your hand touching little smudges and stuff. I mean, most of us should have PTSD from cleaning up so damn much. As much as we had to clean growing up. It's naturally in us to be clean people. Black people will use bleach for every goddamn thing. soak pots in bleach. Soak every damn thing in bleach and get it clean and sterilized.
Hey, so like I remember, sir,
come on, man.
I did something that was really not smart. I had mixed some what's the name of that stuff? Some bleach with some ammonia one time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No kidding. I was trying to clean my bathtub. It was long.
Come on, now
I damn near killed everybody.
Kill everybody
in the house, man. I never forget that. I don't know what made me do it, but I did it. And Lord, we had to run out of there, man, because they don't mix. But that's just, just wanting to be clean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's naturally in us, man. And when you read the Bible, you see why. Because this is knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that was passed down from our forefathers, man. Our forefathers. This is Black history. This is Black history that's never taught. This is Black, Hispanic, and Native American history right here. Because we all are, a nation of clean people. Hispanics don't play either. They get that damn fabuloso and go to work. They don't play either, man. So-called Native Americans don't play either, man. We are just a naturally clean people. Now, I can't speak for the other nations. And y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Which all have their nasty, disgusting tendencies. You understand? There's a reason, you know what I'm saying, why I've never heard not one stigma about Black people not being clean, man. Even in poverty, we find a way to stay clean. I remember, you know what I'm saying, time to get so bad growing up. I remember, like, we get into the details later on in the Q&A. We get into details. We'll dive into it. Let's keep reading, though.
Verse 39, and if any beast, Salakia, of which ye may eat die, he that touches the carcass thereof shall be unclean until even. Verse 40, and he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until even. He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until even.
And also, for those who may not know, when the scripture is talking about whenever you are unclean, this is a time where, you wouldn't go into the temple. You wouldn't go to, holy convocations. You wouldn't be on what we consider to be holy grounds at certain times, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what you have to understand about this Bible is that everything in this Bible separates the Lord's people from everyone else. The dietary law, like down to the dietary law, everything that we do causes separation. You understand? Which is in complete contrast to America, to the laws and the way, the lifestyle we learn in this place. It's in complete contrast to the Bible because everything in this book separates you from everything. It's all about separation. If anyone tells you that the Bible is about bringing everyone together and all nations be together, they are lying to you. And they don't understand this book. Everything in this book is about separation, whether it be for a time period or, forever. But it's about separation nonetheless. You understand? Read on.
Verse 41. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten.
An abomination, man. It's disgusting. It's filthy. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat it. Don't care because they dress it up. They make shrimp look so good on them commercials. Boy, oh boy. They be dressing the shrimp up. They got the butter, you know what I'm saying, dripping on it. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to make a damn roach look gourmet, making it look exquisite. And you looking at the commercial like, oh, man, we got to go to Red Lobster now. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. But it's a damn roach, man. It's an abomination unto God. So then you got to ask yourself, what's more important? Do I really love God the way I say I do? Because love, according to the Bible, is obeying these law, statutes, and commandments. That's how God knows that we love him, because we do what the hell he tells us to do. Everyone say, oh, love is a feeling and I feel love. No, love is an action. It's in what you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't show love in your feelings. You show it in your actions. If you love someone, what you do? You take a bullet for them. If you love someone, you obey them if they're over you. You love someone, you'll take care of them. It's in your actions, man. That's how you show love. God knows that we love him by what? Doing what he tells us to do. So if you love God, then you wouldn't eat shrimp. You wouldn't eat crab. You wouldn't eat pork. You wouldn't eat lobster. So now ask yourself, every time you pick up Wilbur, you pick up that pork chop and pick up that shrimp, be honest with yourself and say, I do not love God. Every time you take a bite, just say it. Just say it. And that's going to help you fight that beast. It's going to help you fight that demon. Because the quicker you be honest with yourself, the quicker you can make a change, man. The quicker you can change your life. You understand? I mean, hell, we did it. Living proof that it's possible to not eat what your flesh desires. Living proof that it's possible to change your life and actually follow what's in this book, man. You understand? So I can read on.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 42 in Hebrew. Kal hawalaka al gakawan wakal hawalaka al arabai aid kal marabah regolium lakal Hasharatazar, al ha'aratazar, la'a, tha'akoliawum, kaya, shakwatazar, hum. Verse 43, al, ta shakwatazawa, ath, napashathiakum. Bakal, Hasharatazar, Wala'a, Fatama'awa, Baham, Wana Ta'amatham, Bum.
You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You understand? Because after the class, man, we're going to have a Q&A. You know what I'm saying? We're going to entertain the chat. We're going to answer all your questions, your comments, and concerns. Answer all those curious questions. I know y'all itching over there to type in that keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you follow us because we're going to end this live. We're going to pop up on another one. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss this. So make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like the page. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. Let's get it in. It's like it, bro. You can read on.
Karamankan. Verse 44. Kaya anya Yahweh alahayakam waha thakwatashatham wahaya yatham kodashiam kaya kwadawash anya wala'a fatama'awa ath napashathiakam bakal ha sharatazar ha Ramash al ha'aratazar. Verse 45. Kaya anya Yahweh hamala hama ailah hama ailah athakam ma'aratazar matazarium la hayath lakum la alahayam wahaya yatham kodashiam kaya kwadawash anya. Verse 46. Za'ath thawa rath haba hama waha iwap wakal napash ha haya hara mashath ba mayam wa lakal napash hasharatazar Hatarashiz Salakia. Ha Sharatazath. Sharatazath. Al Ha'aratazath. Verse 47. Laha Badayal. Bayan Hatama'a Wabayan Hatamahar Salakia Hatahar Wabayan Ha Kaya Hana Akalath Wabayan Ha Kaya Ashar La'a Tha Akal. Just let them know what chapter and verse you read again. That was chapter 11 and verse 45. We got to do two. Right? Yes, Salakia. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 45. Now we're going to go. I'm in Salakia, verse 47. Salakia. We started at 45, so this is verse. No, we started at 42. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Kaya. No, we read that. I read 45, right? Yeah. I'm going to read 47. I read 45 and 46. La Habadiel Bayan Hatama'a Wabayan Hatahar Wabayan Ha Kaya Hana Akalath Wabayan Ha Kaya Ashar La'a Hakala. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12 and verse 1. Waya Dabar Yahweh al Mashallah Amar. Verse 2. Dabar al Banya Yasha Allah La Amar Ashath Kaya. The Zaraya Ra'ai. So let me I gotta pronounce that better. The Zaria. Nope. The Zarai. Oh, brother. I'm going to get it. The Zarayai. Wayalada. Zakar. Watama'a. Shaba'aith. Yum Yum. Kayamya. Nada. The Watha, the Tama'a.
You understand? Once again, for those who may be confused about what you're hearing right now is the Assyrian Hebrew, right? It is not English. And for those who've never seen it before, it's going to probably look like, what is it, Mandarin or Chinese? It's going to look weird to you. You know what I'm saying? For those who want to make fun in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Let me see you go take a look at it. Go to blueletterbible.org. You know what I'm saying? We currently at Leviticus, the 11th chapter. You know what I'm saying? I want you to press that button and say tools on the side and you read a few sentences. We'll see how you pronunciate the words and how you sound reading it. Go ahead, give it a try for the hecklers in the chat.
We got hecklers.
You know, we always got hecklers. Anywhere but you can be a keyboard bodybuilder.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
You always have hecklers. But yeah, you can read on, brother.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 42 in English. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. So you can't eat a millipede or, those animals that got anything that has more than 4 legs. Centipede. Yeah, you can't eat them. You can't eat a roach. Verse 43. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourself unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby.
You understand? Just stay the hell away from this stuff, man. You understand? Just stay the hell away from it, man. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to consume it. You don't got to be around it. Let me see this one here. Yeah, please, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do, what I'm saying, for those who just joining in, I see we got a lot of comments, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, even a few hecklers. We're going to do a Q&A after the class, right? After the class is over, we'll do a Q&A. Just make sure you follow the page, man. Make sure you follow the page. We'll entertain all your comments, concerns, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to talk about, we'll dive into it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to knock this Sabbath service out. We're going to get into it, right? But read on.
Mm-hmm. Verse 44. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy.
And ye shall be what?
Holy.
Read on.
For I am holy.
You understand? The Lord wants us to be like this. Why? Because he's like this, man. You understand? We all claim to love the Lord, right? We claim to love God. Well, God is saying that what? We should sanctify ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and shall be holy because he's holy, man. What does holy mean? You understand? For those who don't know, get you a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, right? Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. It'll teach you that holy means to be what? Separate or set apart, man. To separate. The Lord is separate from everything. That's why this is a holy Bible. It's a set apart Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's a set apart records that pertains to the lives of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and teaches them how to live their life, how to conduct themselves, what they can and cannot eat, how they should deal with each other, how to deal with problems. In essence, it is the blueprint to rebuilding our society, man. It's the blueprint to us establishing, you know what I'm saying, our world. You know what I mean? Read on.
Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping things that creepeth upon the earth. Verse 45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. Verse 46. This is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth. Verse 47. To make a difference between the unclean and the clean.
To make a what?
A difference between the unclean and the clean.
You understand? Because there is a difference, man. There are animals that are clean. You understand? There are insects that are clean, and there are, animals and beasts that are unclean, man, and insects that are unclean, according to God, according to the Bible. You know what I mean? Read on.
And between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
You understand? Because contrary to popular belief, there are things that you can eat and there are things that you cannot eat, man. You understand? If this is hard to understand, just look at the condition of the earth today. Look at the diseases that we have that plague us as a people because of things that we choose to consume that the Lord says we should not. I mean, the proof is there. Now, whether or not you want to, observe and look at the proof and see what's right in front of you, I mean, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But we choose to be wise and pay attention to our surroundings and obey the words of God. You know what I'm saying? And the punishments are being proliferated throughout the earth. COVID-19 is running rampant throughout the earth because people want to consume things that God said not to. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Read on. Well, actually, I believe that was the last one.
No. We got 2 and 12. We got 12, 1 and 2.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, go ahead. But I think, it's the last set, though. Yeah.
Kind of one kind. Mm-hmm. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
The children of Israel.
Read that from the top one more time.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Bro, read verse 1, Baba Kasha.
And the Lord spake
and who?
The Lord.
And who?
The Lord.
Read on.
Spake unto Moses.
The Lord spoke unto who?
Moses.
And what did he tell Moses to do? Read on.
Saying, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel.
No, unto the whole world.
The children of Israel.
No, every nation.
The children of Israel.
Okay. Read on.
Saying, if a woman have conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation. For her infirmity shall she be unclean.
See, now we get into a whole nother topic. Man. You understand? You want to know what we talking about with this, man, you got to like the page, man. You got to subscribe, because we going to dive into that in the Q&A, man. We going to dive in that in the Q&A. You know what I'm saying? We going to end this live and pop open another live in about 10 or so minutes, man. Bring all your comments, bring your concerns. We tackling everything pertaining to this Bible, man. We're going to talk about the news, what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the war. We're going to talk about it all, man. You understand? Please. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to miss this, you better subscribe. You better like real quick, because we're going to go live again. If you want to know what the hell we talking about, man. I know y'all got questions. They want to know, y'all. They want to know why these crazy looking Negroes got these clothes on. Why they look like this. I want to know. If you want to know, follow the page, man. You got about 1 more minute to follow the page. This live is going to be clipped. Another one is going to be started back up in about 10 or so minutes. You understand? And we're going to keep diving into it, man. We're going to keep diving into it. We're going to answer all your questions, comments, and concerns. And we're going to politic, man. You understand? We're going to politic. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying, for those who do know what's going on, that was the last set there. You understand what I'm saying? So next week, Lord allow, we'll be picking up again at the book of Leviticus chapter 15 and verse 2. You know what I'm saying? Keep bringing out this truth. Keep bringing out this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? According to the scriptures. So just to appear amidium, which means to stand. All right. Brother, if you could. All right, TikTok, we'll be back up shortly. Men of Israel, gird thyself to prepare us through the Torah. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Sharp, Rakiyah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Sharp, Rakiyah.
Yeah, can I eat that?
That's the only thing about this setup. I see. There's only one.